So I guess like, I know you say you talk a lot about kind of things in 2030. So if we were to kind of think about that, and I think you've already started to touch on it, what do you think the future of the home will look like, and the future of work too?
Yeah, when I was walking around the exhibit floor of the Consumer Electronics Show, I I see all these smart home products and smart technologies, and I kept asking the one question: is this still going to be around 10 years from now? Is it something durable enough? Is it something that a friend of mine actually created a smart home 20 years ago, and he spent just a boatload of money making his house a smart home, and ran wires all over the place and added all these gadgets and everything. And I asked him about it recently, and he says, yeah, he says it seems kind of silly now because everything's kind of broken down, and I don't want to even bother fixing it because it wasn't that worthwhile. And so creating gadgetry for the sake of having gadgetry is fairly useless. But when you think about walking into a house and the house has a relationship with you, it knows who you are, it knows what music you like and what volume you like to play the music at, and it can read the expression on your face, and it knows what resonates with you. It knows the right music to play at the right time, what mood you're in at that moment. That music, then the relationship with that music, that becomes a performance enhancer that actually will make you more effective for what tasks you have in front of you. It's the same as if you're riding bike or walking on the street, aligning the music, and then you can start envisioning, well, what if we did that with the smells, if it smelled better? So then you add in aromatherapy, and then the feeling of touch, and all of these things start to tie together. So how can we leverage all of this technology to make you a better human, to make you perform better at an optimal level? And I think that becomes kind of the quest that everybody's trying to solve that equation.
Why do you think that there's this quest to kind of like make us perform better?
We're very competitive, that we want to be better. We want to run faster. We want to jump higher. We want to outscore people on other tests. Everything that's going on in the world, we want to be better than them. Our country wants to be better than the other countries. Our city wants to be better than the other cities. And so this is an ongoing challenge that's happening around us. I mean, that's why everybody's taking 5-hour energy drinks, or taking pills, whatever they can do, drinking Starbucks coffee, because they suddenly become just a tad bit smarter, more awake. They use this technology. They become much more aware of the world around them because of the technology. We're doing all of these things to give us additional capabilities. Now that's the primary role of automation. So when so many people have it in their heads that it's us versus them. It's us versus the robots. It's us versus AI, but it's actually us with them. See, somebody that has a toolbox is more valuable than somebody without a toolbox. Somebody with a robot will naturally be more valuable than somebody without a robot, and somebody with AI should be more valuable than somebody without AI. So all of these things, I think, are just kind of additional tools in our toolbox that we can then leverage, that will give us more capability, that kind of give us the ability to accomplish things faster, better, cheaper than ever before. So the amount of things that the average person can accomplish today is probably 10 times greater than what they could accomplish 20 years ago. And so it'll probably be that again in, I don't know, 10, 15 years from now. It'll probably amp up another tenfold.